The World Will Tremble, 2025, is a haunting and poignant war drama inspired by the true story of Solomon and Michael, two Jewish prisoners whose daring escape from the Chełmno death camp provided the first eyewitness testimony of Nazi gas chamber executions. As the first cinematic retelling of their overlooked yet crucial journey, the film stands as a powerful historical record, shedding light on the desperate early efforts to reveal the horrors of the Holocaust to a world unwilling to believe. Center. There they need to do sorting jobs. Unlike Wolf and Solomon, Michael has done this work before. A truck filled with Jews arrives, and the Nazi commander Lang and assistant Lenz talk to the Jews. The promise they make is to end their suffering because of war and living conditions in the ghetto. Additionally, they will be moved to Leipzig, where the families will have work and food. Before that happens, the families must shower and disinfect their belongings. Once the families enter the building, Michael, Wolf, and Solomon sort all the Jews' belongings. Why was Monique killed? Inside the room, Wolf sees a sharp pencil and steals it. After the sorting is done, the trio is asked to wait outside. Outside, a truck is ready for the Jews to be pushed inside. Once the Jews are inside the truck, the soldiers attach the vent at the back of the truck to gas the Jews. The bangs and screams begin. The truck is slowly driven around. The trio is asked to walk behind it. Hundreds of Jews were killed because of gassing. After confirming the Jews' death, the truck is driven to the grave sites. Now they started burying all the bodies in one large pit. As Michael digs, he sees his wife and children's bodies, and he breaks down. Unable to cope with the loss, Michael asks the soldiers to shoot him. However, the soldiers think Michael is strong and can be put to work. The group decides to escape the following day. While having supper, Wolf tells the group how to reach Grabo if they get separated. After supper, Lang proudly announces that they have taken care of 10 trucks, but orders from Berlin say they need to have 12 trucks transported every day. After that, Lang makes the group exercise. At that time, the blade fell out of Monique's hand. Using the same blade, Lang slits Monique's throat. To lighten the mood, Lang asks his subordinates to bring out one woman Jew they have kept alive to exploit her sexually. How did Solomon end up in the death camp? A violinist is brought out to play some music. The violinist plays music, and the Jews are asked to dance. While the Jews dance, the soldiers fire at the ground at random, as it seems funny to them. Accidentally, the female Jew is killed. The next task was for the Jews to hold a glass bottle on their heads so the soldiers could practice target shooting. During this activity, Wolf is killed. However, Wolf hands Solomon a glass piece so he can use it to escape the camp. The soldiers are sent to their room. In the room, Solomon shares with the group that the Germans visited his village, saying they needed strong workers. Among them was Solomon's neighbor, who got lost while getting into the truck. At that time, none of them knew about the German camps and killing, so the neighbor came running behind the truck in the hope of getting work. On their way, they come across Germans torturing Jews in a nearby village. Unfortunately, they can't turn around as more trucks are coming from behind them. Solomon and Michael decide to push the bike and walk past the Germans. Suddenly, a soldier stops them, asking for help to move the truck. The soldier notices a temporary bandage on Michael's leg, so the duo makes up some excuse, and the German calls his medic to tend to the wound. The railway uniforms helped as the Germans did not suspect them. They ride their bike and reach Grabo. They realize it's a curfew there, so they walk around stealthily to find Rabbi Schulman. The duo spots a man entering a house, so they run behind him and start banging on his door. Inside, the duo explain they need to see Rabbi Schulman, so the man gives them directions. They reach Rabbi Schulman's house without getting caught, where Schulman ensures Solomon and Michael eat. A doctor is called to take care of Solomon and Michael. After that, Solomon explains that Nazi Germans are not building work camps but death camps. However, Schulman is unwilling to believe this horrific story. Suddenly, German soldiers arrive at Schulman's house as they believe Schulman has guests. Thankfully, Schulman gives some excuse and sends the soldiers away. The bodies of his wife and children. In a powerful post-credits sequence, the actual BBC radio broadcast reporting the Chełmno gas killings is played, underscoring the historical weight of their testimonies. While Solomon did not survive, Michael lived to bear witness and to speak the truth in a courtroom decades later. Their story marks the first known escape from a Nazi extermination camp by Jews who had personally witnessed the earliest gas chamber atrocities. Though the BBC broadcast spread their warning, it tragically failed to stop the Nazi machine, which went on to construct even deadlier camps and murder millions more. The film leaves viewers reflecting on the grim realities of war, the indifference of world powers, and the terrifying momentum of unchecked evil. What sets this film apart from other Holocaust narratives is its raw, historically grounded focus on the real-life escape and testimony of Solomon and Michael, the first known Jewish voices to emerge from the gas chambers and try to warn the world. Their message, though ignored at the time, now echoes as a haunting reminder of what happens when truth is met with silence.